Welcome back to Bob's Magic Emporium. Next video on the 365-day magic challenge teacher trick today. This is actually a really cool trick, and it does fool people. It's pretty easy, but it actually fools people. So this is called jumping cards. Jumping cards. Really great trick. So I have two cards, a 6 and a 9. I'm going to place the 6 right here in the deck. You can see it really going in the deck. I push it in. You can see it going in there. And the 9 will go in the deck as well. So I'll give that a little push. You can see that really going in the deck there. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, push it right in there. And watch. All I got to do is do this and give it a little toss. 1, 2, 3. And there is the 6 and the 9. Back on in my hands. Okay, great little trick. I call this one jumping cards. And here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a 6 of spades and a 9 of clubs. And you're also going to need the mates. So the 9 of spades and the 6 of clubs right there. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. One of the 6s goes on top of the deck. So we'll say the 6 of clubs. And then the other card, one of the 9s, goes on the bottom. You want the, not the matching 9, the other suit. So if you put the 6 of clubs on top, you want the 9 of spades on bottom. And if you put the 6 of spades on top, you have the 9 of clubs on bottom. So you start off by having the cards, and you can use any cards you want. I like the 6 and the 9. I think they're really good contrasting to each other. You make sure you don't do like a red and a black. Make sure you do 2 blacks or 2 red cards. So you start off by saying, we're going to do a trick with these 2 cards, the 6 and the 9. Don't draw attention to the suit on the cards. Just say there are 6 and a 9. Because if you say one's a 6 of spades, one's a 9 of clubs, when the switch happens later, they might notice it's not the same cards. So just say there's a 6 and a 9. I'm going to take the 6 and put it in the deck. So you do that by taking the card, placing it right in there like that, and make sure the audience can see the card going in the deck, and the spectator can even push the card in the deck. And then you say, we're going to put the 9 in there as well. So we'll place the 9 somewhere in there. If you're going to have the spectator put it in the deck, don't let them put it on top or on bottom. Make sure it goes somewhere in the middle. And you can even tell them to put it somewhere in the middle so we really lose your card. Have them push it in there and you say, okay, there goes the 9. And if you want to, you can even flash that card. If you flash it, though, as the spectator pushes it in, make sure you cover up the bottom card. So you push it right in just like this. Now, you say, we're going to make the 6 and the 9 appear. We're going to make them reappear. Do not call attention to the suit of the cards that you put in the deck because they might remember the suits. Just say the 6 and the 9. All you do is you take the cards and all 4 fingers curl around the bottom, thumb goes on top. Very loose grip here. Don't do a tight grip because the deck may do something weird. Don't do too loose. Just do a regular grip on the cards. I find that if you go once, twice, and on the 3rd time, release. So it goes like this. Once, twice, and on the 3rd time, you just toss it. And the cards are going to come out like that. And you're left with 2 cards in your hand. I'll do that again. So you go once, twice, toss, and those cards will come out. This takes a little bit of practice to get that tossing motion just right. Takes a little bit of practice, but once you get that tossing motion down, it's good. Now, if you do too light of a grip like this, if you do too light, the cards might go all over the place, and you don't want that. You don't want the cards going all over the place. If you do too hard of a grip like this, it may not come out, or you may get extra cards like I did there. I got an extra card. So you don't want too light of a grip, but you don't want too firm of a grip either. So just a medium grip like that. Toss it in and immediately flash the card. So done up to speed, it looks like this. Once, twice, 3 times. That was bad. Let me try that one more time. So you go once, twice, 3 times, bring it out, and immediately show the cards. And you say, all right, we're going to try to make these cards appear. You snap once, twice, 3 times, show the cards, and say the 6 and the 9 have returned. And remember, if you call attention to the suit, remember we put the 6 of spades in there, they may say, wasn't that a 6 of spades? So make sure you don't draw attention to the suit. So let me do this one more time. 6 of clubs goes on bottom, 9 of spades goes on top, and you have the 6 of spades and the 9 of clubs ready and sitting out. You take the first card, you put it right in the deck, don't draw attention to it. You say we're going to put the 9 in the deck, we're going to put the 6 in the deck, and push that down in there. Once, we're going to make them appear. We're going to make them reappear once, twice, 3 times, and there is the 6 and the 9, and you may examine those cards. And that's the trick. Pretty easy, but it does fool people. So I recommend trying this out on somebody and see if it works, because you're going to get a reaction. If you're going to get one of those reactions like, what? Now, they may catch on if they go back in their mind and replay the trick. But for the time being, they're going to be like, well, that's pretty cool. So that is the jumping card trick. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Magic Challenge video. I have a jack, and I also have 3 10s. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the jack and we're going to sandwich it right in. Of course, you get the 2 tubes, and you get a certain amount of bottles. Let me grab one of the bottles.
He was on a roll with hole-in-one. Not only did he sink the putt on his first shot, but he also got the $500